Hi guys, I'm Tracy. Thank you for joining me today. So today's video is a request and I'm going to be doing kind of like a review and demo of a few of my foundation brushes, and I wanted to include the two more recent ones that I've been using. So I'm going to insert clips as we go along and kind of explain a little more details of these brushes. Actually just really four, but two that I've been really enjoying for foundation. So the first one is the Koyudo CD Japan, the Fupa02. So when I spoke about this last time, it is a foundation brush, but I spoke to the fact that it doesn't really get between, you know, your features and like areas like this, like on the side of your face. It's a little hard to navigate with this brush, but after all my foundation was applied, it really provided a nice, fairly full coverage application. So, you know, if you want your foundation to provide more coverage, I think this is a really good brush. You're just going to need to use another brush to kind of like, you know, get between the sides of your nose and, you know, between your eyes and things like that. So I do think it's a good brush, but I don't think you're going to be able to do all your foundation with just this. But it is a very beautiful brush, and it does provide a very nice finish. So I'm not discouraging you guys from getting it, but I am not highly recommending this one. But I'll do that for the next couple of brushes, but I just wanted to show you guys what this looked like in action. Okay, and the next one is the Houkodou angled foundation brush. It's the style is BZ2, and I got this from CD Japan also, and it's a Chikuhodo goat hair, and you know, as you can see here, it's angled, and this provides also a very nice finish. I would say a little less full coverage, and that's because the bristles are a little bit sparser than the Fupa02. But because it's angled like this, it's really good for getting like on the sides of your nose and the corners of your eyes. I did try for concealer and it's not good for that, but I really enjoy this. I think it provides a really fairly medium coverage, and the foundation that I used with these two brushes is the NARS Naturally Radiant Foundation in Fiji, and this is kind of like my standard foundation if I want to know like for sure my foundation is going to come out well. I use this one, and I've been using this one for a long time, and this is my third bottle, so you know, I've used it and I really enjoy it. I wanted to use a really solid foundation for these demos, but I think what makes this so unique is the shape. It's not super angled, but angled enough to get, you know, all parts of your face. You don't have to use another brush to like smooth out streaks or anything. So it provides a really nice finish, and I'm really impressed with this brush. It's made out of Chikuhodo hair. I think I mentioned that. So it's not like super soft, but it gets the job done. And I think for the price, I think it's about $32 US. I think it's such a great deal for how it performs. Now another one that I wanted to mention, and I did a demo some time ago, so I'll try to link that video down below if I could find it, is the Chikuhodo GSN-2. And this one I used for foundation for a very long time, but you know, it is kind of a fragile brush. I feel like it kind of does shed here and there, so I don't want to use this too often. But of all the different foundation brushes that I'm mentioning, this is like the softest and the most luxurious to use, and it does provide a really nice finish. A little streaky because these bristles technically are not supposed to be used for liquids or creams. This is actually called a powder brush, but I've only used it for liquid and cream foundation, and I really enjoy it for that. But it's not as practical as the Houkodou, the BZ2. I think this one is more, it's just easier to use, more beginner friendly. And really quickly, the Mizuho angled brush that I got in my last haul, I did use this for foundation, but I just feel like for me it's just a little small. So I've been using it for contour with my Danessa Myricks Power Bronzer and the NARS cream bronzer also. I'll try to insert a clip of me doing that. But I feel like just the size and angle of this brush is really good for that, as opposed to applying foundation. So those are the more, you know, recent foundation brushes that I wanted to go over with you guys. Also, I wanted to ask if you guys are planning to shop the Visage USA sale. I can do like a recommendations video. I don't have a ton of Chikuhodo, to be honest. It's the brand that I have probably the least of, you know, behind Sanoji, Wingos, Houkodou, and Koyudo. But the ones that I do have, and especially the two that I got from Visage USA that you can only get, you know, the artist series, you can only get on their site. I'm really, really happy with them. So I could do demos of those if you're interested in it. But I only really have, I think, maybe 6 or 7 Chikuhodo brushes that I'm using. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know, I have to look at it. But if you guys want me to go over some of the brushes that I recommend, then just let me know in the comments and I could do that for you guys. I think the sale ends on the 6th, so there's some time. So anyways, that's really all I wanted to do for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.